Holla at your boys, the principal. I'm here to motivate you and encourage you and tell you that it's not about where you at, but it's about where you are going. Make sure you like, subscribe to my channel. If this video motivates you and encourages you, and if you really like it, make sure you share it with somebody. You tell that person, bug them, hey, go subscribe to Principal Porsche. He's on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, all that. It's not about where you at, but where you going. This young man's share a story with you so you're not caught off guard. But this young man's grandmother and mother swam across a river from Mexico to the United States and ended up somewhere in California near Los Angeles, near LA, in that area, okay? In East LA. They raised this young man in a rough part of town, and because of that, he was around a bunch of other misfits that were constantly fighting, breaking into things, just doing things that misfits would do. And so growing up, he himself was what you could say a misfit. He got arrested several times. This young man had some anger issues that he dealt with. His father was a cop at this time, a really well-known cop. But this kid ended up one time, this kid was such a rough kid and such a, you could say bad kid, I guess. I don't know, just to paint the picture I'm giving. But that he was on a field trip with this school, and there was a fish tank on a 2 or 3 stories high, and this young man pushed it off, and it landed on his teacher, almost killing his teacher. But his teacher was severely injured and hospitalized. And this young man went into jail a bunch of times, was arrested, like I said earlier, but ended up getting out, going into the military. And at this time, you would look at this young man and be like, he ain't gonna be nothing. He a failure. He's a menace to society. Good for nothing. Won't do anything for the world. He's gonna live the rot in jail. Okay, that's when you look at somebody like that. That's what you will look at. But you understand, it's not about where you at. And this kid was at a rough position. Maybe it was because he didn't have anything. Maybe because he was poor. I don't know. But that's where he was at. So this young man ended up getting out of the military, and something sparked in him to where he wanted to get involved in business. So this young man went all in. He got older and started to gain a lot of money. Like he's now one of the wealthiest men in the world, a mogul. He coaches millionaires. He himself is a billionaire and is known as the $1 trillion man. This man's name is Dan Pena. So I want this to encourage you guys. Know that you might be in a rough spot. You yourself, the world might even look at you as a failure. They might think that you're not going to amount to anything. They might think that your dream is foolish. They might think that the life path that you chose to take is wrong. But every path is different, and it's about where you're going, not where you're at or how you got there. Yeah, it's rough. Yeah, we got to understand that sometimes we have to take paths that we don't want to go down. Always take a path that you won't regret. A path that's going to help you and mold you to be the person that you want your great-grandkids to look at and be like, I admire that person. I admire that man. I admire that woman. And know that sky is the limit. Because it's not about where you're at, but it's about where you're going. It's the principle. Like, subscribe to my channel if this motivated you. Share it with a friend. Keep it going. Holla at your boy.